Hey everyone, Dana here. I have made several videos at this point about questions that I have for Germans, and it's just always so interesting to read your answers in the comments, so thank you so much for that. But I have more. I have some more questions, and I guess I would call these questions kind of weird. Not that my other questions weren't weird, but over the last 5-6 years, I have been collecting questions that I have for Germans for these videos. And then each time that I want to make a video about this, I sit down and I look at my list and I look at the questions and then I decide which to ask. And this video today, these are the questions that I've always decided not to ask in any of the other videos. So I guess these are like the leftover questions that I always skipped over or always decided not to ask in any of the other videos. So yeah. Be prepared for that. These ones are maybe extra weird. I don't know. You can decide for yourself. I think they're weird. So once again, please feel free to let me know your answers to these, this time kind of weird questions down in the comments. Gern versus Garena. Ich mache es gerne. Ich mache es gern. I am almost 99% sure that I have heard both of these things being said in German, which leads me to believe that gern and gerne are the same, that they are absolutely interchangeable with each other. But then on the other hand, I am pretty sure that you can't say ich esse gern Obst, or can you? I think I've usually heard ich esse gerne Obst, right? So maybe they're not totally interchangeable? I don't know. Please let me know in the comments. Gern and gerne, are they the same? Do you have a personal preference for which word you say, gern or gerne? Does it depend on the situation or perhaps what part of Germany you're from? If you use both, yeah, how do you decide which one to use when? Thank you. Ami. Living here in Germany, I have heard the abbreviation Ami being used to refer to Americans. So Amerikanerin, Amerikaner, Ami. And my question here is this a nice abbreviation? If a German refers to me as an Ami, is this nice or simply neutral? Is it the same as saying American? Or does it have a little bit of a negative thing to it? Like, is there a little bit of a jab or a little bit of a dig going on here if a German refers to me as an Ami? Potato salad. Here in Germany, I have learned that some people think that potato salad should definitely be made with mayonnaise, while other people are like totally, no, it should definitely be made with vinegar. So I would just like to hear from you down in the comments of this video. Are you team vinegar potato salad or team mayonnaise potato salad? Something I've noticed in supermarkets. Okay, so I've noticed this thing that a lot of people here in Germany seem to do at the supermarket. Now, I don't know, maybe people do this in the US too, but I never noticed this there. This is something that I personally only noticed people doing once I moved here to Germany. And that's reaching really far back on the shelf to get the food that is the farthest back. So reaching as far back as they can to get the farthest back cereal box or the farthest back yogurt. And I have a couple questions here. At first, I thought that people were probably doing this to try to get the food furthest back because of the expiration date. So they wanted the food that would expire after the longest period of time, yeah? But the thing is, people are not hiding that they are doing this. It is very obvious and lots of people do it. So then I wondered if the stores have noticed. And have the stores noticed and then perhaps started arranging the food differently because of that? Because if not, then there will always be that food at the front that nobody takes because everyone reaches all the way back. But the thing is, then I saw people doing this with items that don't have expiration dates, so non-food items. I saw people reaching as far back as they could to get the very last item of something that doesn't expire. I can't remember what it was, but you know, for example, tissues or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but I've seen people reaching really far back to get an item that doesn't expire. So then I wondered if maybe they just did that out of habit, they're just used to doing that, or if maybe there's a different thought process that is going on here. So if you are someone who reaches far back to get the last thing, I would love to hear from you down in the comments. What's your thought process here? And if you work at a store in Germany, do the stores know that this is happening? And are the stores doing anything about it? Are they arranging the things differently because of this? Denken versus glauben. Is there a difference between the words denken and glauben? To me, both of these words mean to think, but I feel like there is a difference here. I'm just not really sure what it is. But I think there is at least a nuance of difference when it comes to denken and glauben. Ich glaube, ich denke. I don't know. Please let me know in the comments. Is there just a little difference there, or maybe a big difference? Hoch und runter. After all these years, I still find myself confused by hoch und runter versus auf und ab. Hoch means up. Runter means down. So up and down. Auf means up. Up doesn't really mean down. It means like from or off of. But so do these two things mean the same? Like hoch und runter, auf und ab, can I use them interchangeably? Or is there actually a difference here that I'm missing? I think I can use them interchangeably. It went auf und ab, hoch und runter. So my question for you is, what other questions do you have for Germans, and what are your answers to these questions? Please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. For more content from me, you can follow me over on my Instagram stories. I usually do them in German, and I usually make little English subtitles for them. And a really, really, really big thank you so very much. Thank you to our patrons on Patreon who help make these videos possible. Thank you so very much for your support. Until next time, auf Wiedersehen.